Okay, so I look like absolute trash, and I probably am for this entire reading vlog. So I'm actually starting this on Tuesday, May 25th or 6th or something. I'll get the date right the rest of the days, but I am so tired. It is currently about 12:30 in the morning. So I'm currently, I just got done reading some of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So with the reading, this reading vlog is going to be completely containing spoilers. And I'm not reading it very fast because I am reading it with my boyfriend. I'm reading it to him. So we are currently 6 chapters through it and 99 pages. So my current thoughts right now are Lucy Gray is like kind of insane. Like, she's crazy, but like in a cool way. And what is her name? Arachne's throat just got slit, so like that's pretty fun. Coriolanus is a lot nicer than I thought he was going to be, because he's like such a jerk in the other one, like in the trilogy. I was like, oh, he's just gonna be a jerk in this too. He's actually really nice, like a lot nicer than I thought he was gonna be. Like, so obviously she's been singing, she's like, oh my god, this is falling. She's like the songbird part of this, obviously, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so there had been like parts where she's like, it shows that she's singing, obviously, and I was like wondering when the hanging tree was gonna come into this, just because like it's such an iconic Hunger Games song. And so I was like flipping through it, like not trying to look at anything, but I saw another song and I looked closer and it was the hanging tree. So I'm really excited to get to that part, but I don't know when that'll happen since I'm only 99 pages through it. But I can't believe they don't feed the tributes. They also keep them in a monkey cage. And I can't believe Coriolanus is feeding his tribute, and he kind of seems to be like in love with her right now. So I'm not quite sure like how that works, but whatever. I'm kind of actually liking Snow as a character. I feel like if I didn't know how evil he was from the other books, I definitely would like him as a character. I definitely would. He would be one of my favorite characters. I don't think he would be any Peeta or Finnick, or Katniss, but he would definitely be like a Joanna, where I like him, but they're just like not my favorite, and they're kind of weird sometimes. So, but he's definitely one of like my favorite characters in this book, which is weird. I don't know. I think he might be like the favorite character in this book because there's not that many great characters. I'm glad that there is an involvement though with like Tigress. That's pretty cool. Both of him and Lucy, their parents are both dead, so I guess they have like an involvement there. I was thinking that she was gonna die in the games, and I'm kind of still thinking that, but I'm not quite 100% sure anymore. I'm not sure if she's gonna be the victor or not. Like, I feel like there's a very good possibility that Lucy Gray Baird could be the victor of District 12. The first victor. Yeah, I just don't know. So those are my thoughts right now after reading 99 pages of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I'll update you every night, because I figure there's like a really loud noise coming right from outside. Okay. But because I figure that would be more fun than just me giving you my thoughts at the end, to update you along the way. So I'll show you. That's how far through the book I am currently. Really enjoying it though. It's very, very good. So yes, okay. I will talk to you more about it tomorrow night, because I'm going to try to read at least 3 chapters every night, because I really want to get through it, just because, well, first, I really want to read it, obviously, and 2, I don't want to get spoiled for it, because I know there are a bunch of spoilers going around Instagram and Facebook, and I'm just not for that. So I want to get done with it before all the spoilers come. Yep. Alright. Well, I will see you in the next clip. Alright. So it is currently 2:10ish on May 27th. Again, I just read some more of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Also, I'm still at my grandparents' house. This is my last day here, and then I'm going home. So the next time I update you, I should be in my room. But we read some more. We read 2 more chapters, so now I'm done with 8 chapters and 124 pages. So basically, that girl, Arachne, her throat got cut. She's dead, and the tribute that slit her throat is also dead. And Coriolanus had written up a proposal for, like, the parachutes and stuff, and the one girl lied and said she'd done it too, and now she's close to dead, but she's not gonna die, I don't think. And Lucy Gray is basically starving to death, so that's fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's taking a different turn than I thought. And Coriolanus, he is so sympathetic and so kind, and that's just a route that I never thought Suzanne Collins would take, to make Snow one of your favorite characters, to make you feel for him, to make you want to make his life better. He is saddened and worried about death and killing. Like, how is that possible? I don't know. So, those were my thoughts for tonight. That's how far I am through the book. Basically the same as last night. But now over 100 pages through, so that's nice. Alright, I will see you in the next clip. Okay, I'm updating you on my reading of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It is May. Yesterday, I went over to Romeo's house, and we actually completely finished part 1. So as you can see, we are on the part 2, like, title page or whatever. So that means that we finished 10 chapters and 153 pages. So a lot more people died. Like, a lot. People ran away. There was a bombing, which was kind of crazy, and I think Lucy Gray was thinking of running away, and then she didn't, and she saved Coriolanus instead of running away. Like, I still don't understand how he turned into such a bad guy, because right now he's, like, pretty great. I really like him. But I know that in the actual original trilogy, I didn't like him. So it's kind of weird to see this new perspective of Snow where he's actually a nice character. But so those are, like, my only thoughts right now. I don't really have too many, just for the simple fact that I'm pretty sure part 2 is where it gets really interesting. So we're not quite there yet. But yeah, I'm really enjoying reading it, and it's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Someone mentioned me in their story. Okay, so I will update you when I have more to say about it. Oh my god, no, it's 29th. It's not Thursday, it's Friday. Never mind, I don't think we're finishing this. Whatever. Okay, so basically it's 11:30 on May 30th. I have not updated on... Here, I can turn on a light. Maybe if I can reach it. Okay, I have not updated on Ballad... I don't even know if you can see it. On Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes in a while. The reading has been going good because yesterday we read 6 chapters and today we read 4 so far. We're about to read some more. So basically, the games have already happened. And Lucy Gray won. Honestly, my prediction was completely wrong. I did not think that Lucy Gray was going to win the Hunger Games. And now Coriolanus is a peacekeeper. And in District 12, nonetheless. Is that why he hates, like, Katniss so much? Like, I just don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. And I saw a theory that Lucy Gray could be Katniss's grandmother. But I'm actually enjoying it more than I thought I would. So, we just finished chapter 21 and 338 pages. There's how much we have left. This is all we have left. I can't believe my first reading of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is almost over. I will give my final thoughts once I'm done, but I'll probably have to update you again because we probably won't be done until tomorrow. He's coming over, so I'm hoping we can read some more of it tomorrow because I actually do want to finish it this month. So, alright, I'll update you next time. So, I have absolutely no clue when my last clip was. It is officially the morning of June 1st. Me and my boyfriend last night finished the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I'm about to give my final thoughts on it. I really liked it. Let me go get my other books. Because I have ranked the entire series on Facebook and Instagram, well, maybe just Facebook, I don't know. Here's how it goes. In the 4th spot, we have Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. People are gonna come at me for this, but not my favorite book, honestly. Could have done without it. Well, okay, no, you couldn't have done without it because this is the rebellion and the war. But I hate war, so this book was probably my least favorite. Yeah. Coming in 3rd place, we have The Hunger Games, written by Suzanne Collins. Obviously, always written by Suzanne Collins. So this was the introduction to the world. This book paved the way for the Queen. I'm just saying. It paved the way. It really did, but it wasn't the best in the series. Coming in at number 2, we have The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Okay, a lot of people are going to come at me for putting Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes ahead of both 2 books from the original trilogy. But it was my favorite. Honestly, just saying. Okay. And coming in at number 1, we have Catching Fire. If anyone tries to debate with me about this being the best book in the series, or in the best movie, you are sadly mistaken. I'm sorry, but you are wrong. Okay. So now for my thoughts on Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So, and also I think to make this a video a little longer, I'll probably add in me unboxing this after this clip. But what I thought about this was, I think I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I give all of Suzanne Collins' books in the Hunger Games trilogy, or the Hunger Games series, 5 out of 5 stars, and this is gonna be no exception. Snow is so nice throughout, like, I would say 3/4 of the book, or 3/4 of the book. He is so nice. 3/4 of the book, he is just the man. He is great. He is, like, obviously not like Peter or Finnick level worthy of a guy, but he is so sweet, and he is so in love with Lucy Gray, and you just think, wow, he's great. Then he like helps her win the Hunger Games, which is really cool. Like, wow. And then he gets sent off as a peacekeeper, which, like, that was very shocking. I did not see that coming. And then Sejanus comes and becomes a peacekeeper too, and Snow, or I guess I'll say Coriolanus, Coriolanus gets to see Lucy Gray and be with her and have a great time with her and the Coveys, and it's just great. And Sejanus gets hung for treason. So that was really shocking. I was like sitting there like, so yeah, that's whatever. And then, like, Lucy Gray and Coriolanus were going to escape, and, like, Coriolanus just got, like, a promotion to whatever that's called, I don't remember, and they were going to escape, and, like, Lucy Gray, like, I still don't know if she tried to kill him with that snake or not, because the snake just came out in the rain, is what the doctor said, so I have no idea if that's what happened. But then she sung some of the Hanging Tree, and then he shot at her and tried to kill her, which he might have succeeded in. We will never know. Either that or she died from natural causes. She never made it back to District 12. She died by the mayor. We don't know what happened to Lucy Gray. I'm assuming Coriolanus killed her. Don't know. Which is kind of insane, considering that he was in love with her for over like half the book. So that was kind of crazy, but whatever. And then we're like, oh, he's getting sent to District 2 to do that job. No, he gets sent to the Capitol, and Dr. Gall just she just tells him that, oh, you're not in trouble. It's fine. Like, it was just a summer job. What do you mean it was a summer job? And then he gets to go to the academy, which is what he wanted to do in the first place. He lives with the Plinths basically now, which is cool because Sejanus died, you know? And he doesn't care about Lucy Gray. He's like, oh, now that she's gone, the world is so much better. I'm so much happier. And I thought poison was going to come into play a lot sooner in this book. It came into play, I think, in the last paragraph. I will read you the excerpt of which the poison came into play because, wow. It had been tricky getting it into the morphling bottle, especially using gloves, but eventually he'd squeezed what he judged to be a sufficient dose through the opening. He'd taken the precaution of making sure the bottle was wiped clean. There was nothing to make Dean Highbottom suspicious of it when he pulled it from the trash can, slipped it into his pocket. Nothing when he unscrewed the dropper and dripped the morphling onto his tongue. Although he couldn't help hoping that as Dean drew his final breath, he'd realize that so many others had realized when they challenged him. That was Snow's first time poisoning someone, and then the last words, what all of Panem would know one day, what was inevitable. Snow lands on top. Like, that is so powerful. But his first time poisoning someone was Dean Highbottom, who he's hated for the entire book. So that was pretty cool. It was pretty evil, but cool. Don't get it. So, then I have a theory, because within this book, they mention Katniss Roots, which is really cool. I think that's really awesome. They mention the Hanging Tree, obviously, and the Deep in the Middle song. So, what I'm thinking happened... Oh, and Lucy Gray and the Cubbies live where Katniss lived in the beginning of the first book. What the Seam? Is that what it's called? My brain isn't working, but, So, what I'm thinking... when we were first in District 12 with Coriolanus, I thought that Lucy Gray was Katniss's grandmother. I thought that she and Coriolanus would split up somehow, and she would meet at Everdeen, and they would become lovers and whatever. Well, obviously, I think Lucy Gray died, so that's not at all possible. She never went back to District 12, is what we were told, so that is not possible. And, well, it might be, but there was no mention of Everdeen, Malark, Hawthorne, anything. I really wish there would have been. They mentioned a bakery, so I was thinking they were going to mention Peeta, like Peeta's grandmother or grandfather. I thought they were going to mention the Malark name. They didn't. They didn't even mention the Everdeen name. But I think that Katniss's grandmother is Maud Ivory, honestly. She's another one of the Cubbies, if you don't know. Well, if you don't know, you shouldn't be watching this. But she's another one of the Cubbies, and she loves the Valley song, or whatever that is, the Deep in the Middle song. She loves it because Lucy Gray would always sing it to her when she had Croup, or whatever that was. And then she loved the Hanging Tree song. She took a fancy to it. And she loves the Katniss Roots. So maybe she had a son, taught him all of the songs, and also they were always at that lake, which I'm thinking is the same lake that Katniss and her father would go to, and then her and Gale went to, you know? So I'm thinking then she showed her son the lake, and then her son always wanted to go into the woods like that. And then, when he met his wife, they named their daughter Katniss after the Katniss Roots, and then he taught her the songs and everything. I just think that is a plausible explanation for who Katniss's grandmother is. I think it's really cool that Lucy Gray was the first Victor from District 12. but I wasn't expecting it. I was thinking that the victor from District 12 would be a completely different, or the victor from District 12 would be in a completely different Hunger Games far off in the future. That is not the case. Lucy Gray Baird was the first victor from District 12, which is kind of insane. So, this book is really good. I highly suggest it to anyone that loves the Hunger Games series because you will definitely love this. So now I'm going to show you a clip of me opening the book and you can just see how excited I am. Oh, also, you guys still have not gotten the journal. Please do so. This journal is beautiful. I just wanted to show that I do have it in my collection. And I think that you guys, if you are a Hunger Games collector, especially if you are a Hunger Games collector, please go buy that. But now, onto the clip of me opening The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which was such an exciting moment. No, you're weird. Okay, I'm gonna need the scissors. Alright, I see how it is. That kind of scared me, not gonna lie. I thought I cut the book. I was like, oh yeah. That's beautiful. Did it come with the bookmark? No. Yeah, it did. It's an exclusive one for like Walmart. This is so pretty. Oh, look at the side of it. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Okay. So, it's like noon right now. I just really quickly wanted, it's way after noon, it's like almost 1. I just really quickly wanted to talk about the hanging tree, like importance of the song and like what we figured out about it. So the first hanging that Coriolanus went to as a peacekeeper, the man got accused of murdering 3 people and he went to the hanging tree and he got hung. And so the first thing where it said like he said he had murdered 3, got that. And then it said he called out for his love to flee, and he did. He was like telling her to go, run. Run! Run! Kind of go! Yeah, you go! What are you doing? Go! Like, and then meet up at the tree, wear a necklace of rope, like it. Coriolanus was thinking there was maybe some like relation between with that one guy, Lucy Gray's ex-lover. He was thinking there was like some relation to it with him. I don't think that. I think it was just Lucy Gray wrote it after the guy was hung, because I mean, we didn't see her there, but it was a very great possibility that she was there. So yeah, that was just my little opinion on the Hanging Tree song. Obviously I don't know if that's right or not, but I mean, when I was reading that, the song had a whole new meaning. I was like, and I never talked about it. I was editing this video and I realized I never talked about it. So, okay, we're gonna go on to the outro. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video and my thoughts and discussion on the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. If you've watched this far, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I will make more book-related videos and more Hunger Games-related videos in the future. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your copy of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And keep reading.